Hi everybody, it's Hatsy and I'm back with a themed week in The Sims 4. This is the starting of BRATZ week, so welcome. We're going to be creating Yasmin, and it is a create a sim and a speed edit, and we actually created her on stream last night. So I was there for about 3 hours, I think. So we created her in The Sims, just in create a sim mode first, and then we skipped over to Photoshop. And then we had a bit of an IRL stream, which is pretty cool. But if you want to be there tonight, because I'm going to be building something pretty big, then the links will be in the description, and I'll probably be over there whilst you're watching this, because that's apparently how I like to do things. But last night was insane. Okay, so we had some really crazy drama that actually happened on the stream. And I don't think that you'll get the full effect of it, I mean, if you weren't there, but it was insane, to say the least, which I'm probably going to talk about in a little bit. I'm going to just tell you some details about Yasmin, who is a BRATZ doll. She's one of the characters that was suggested for me to create. Another popular suggestion was Chloe and also Jade, so I think they're going to be coming up later on this week. Probably, but if you have any other suggestions, then of course just write to me in the comments below and I'll have a look at them. But apparently her nickname is Pretty Princess, so that's why her middle name and last name is that. But she is on the gallery right now as well, so you can go and download her. All that fun stuff. And to kind of go over a little bit about her, I think that she's very friendly. She is a writer, I believe. That's what I read on BRATZ wiki, I think. So that's why she has the music trait. Well, musical writer, something along those lines. She's active, but she's also a little bit of a loner, so that is why they are her traits. Anyway, talking about last night's drama, oh my goodness, it got wild. Well, a while ago, I was getting these emails through from this company, and they were like, hey, want to use your videos? Hey, want to use your videos? And it was all the time, just constant emails, we want to use them, want to use them. And I understand that people want to use my content and stuff, but at the end of the day, it is mine, I've created it, and it's also copyrighted. You can't just expect somebody to give up the video and, allow somebody else to make a profit off of it, because that's what they wanted. But I didn't reply, because I've been going through, family issues and stuff. A lot of you will know that I've been dealing with just stuff, other than The Sims. That's why a lot of my series have been, a little bit unreliable. For, I'm going to say, the last sort of 6 to 8 months, something like that. Because I got into a routine and then I just kind of stepped out of it because of all the stuff that's been going on in my real life. So yeah, that has been happening. I didn't reply. Anyway, last night, live on stream, as I was making Yasmin, poor Yasmin, and we'll also talk about Connie, who is a memorable character, hashtag justice for Connie, but again, that's another stream reference. Sorry, I'll explain that another time. Well, as I was doing this, I checked Twitter for some reason, or I was getting sort of an influx of tweets or something I can't remember what it was. My phone was buzzing. I looked at it and it turned out this company that have been writing to me asking to use my videos for permission, just straight out use my videos without the permission. And they tagged me in the video last night and they put it up and they were like, oh yeah, here we go. We've just used your video. Wow, that rhymes. It wasn't quite like that. It was something to that extent though. So I was very angry on stream. I was upset, I was angry, and I either sat there and took my anger out on Twitter, or I would have just sat there and cried, basically. So we did have a bit of a Twitter thing going on where I did tweet live about it, but it was a bad time to catch me. Long story short, there was a lot of drama. Now the thing is, they did credit me in the description, I think after I complained about it. Anyway, a lot of people were kind of for it and against it, I guess, because I think that a lot of people were thinking, well, yeah, it's Hatsy's video, she's worked really hard on it, she should get a say on who uses it, especially if they're uploading it to YouTube and making a profit off of her. That's not fair. And then I only got a few comments which were disagreeing with me, but I didn't really understand the argument to disagree, because it's copyright. It's the same thing as, I know it's virtual and people don't take it seriously, but imagine walking into a bag shop, just taking a bag and not paying for it, just leaving. Just because you told people where you got the bag from doesn't mean that you're doing the bag shop any favors. If somebody's seen the beginning, the middle, and the end of one of my speed builds, what's the point in watching it, you know? Like, that's my sort of 2 cents about it, and that's also what a legal team has also told me about it, because like I have been in touch with people. This was like ages ago when it was going on with Facebook though, like that's when I sort of consulted people legally and I was like, look, what do you think about this? And they were like, we think it's really bad. And that's it. Anyway, long story short, the video's taken down now, so thanks for everyone's support. I mean, it really was the principle of it. It's the principle of just using something without asking, and I just felt just disrespected live on stream as well. So I'm sorry about the drama, but I do think that a lot of people really enjoyed this. And I think it's funny because I got a lot of messages saying, hey, that was my first stream and I absolutely loved it. So that's amazing. Anyway, moving away from that, what have I been up to today? So I've actually been doing a what I eat in a day video, and I'm finding it really difficult to film what I eat in a day because number one, I had to clean my kitchen. And number two, it's just really weird to like document everything I'm eating because I don't even think about it. I watched this program ages ago called Secret Eaters, and I feel like I'm one of them. I feel like I'm one of these people that I eat secretly without even thinking about it. Like I won't document if I go into the pantry and I'll get myself out like a slice of chocolate. Like I won't think about it and I'll forget. I'll forget as well that I even ate it. But that's what's been happening today, because a lot of you have really been requesting that on my second channel. You've been like, hey, I want to see what you eat in a day. But it's going to be a very honest one. It's not going to be like, oh, today we had like poached egg with, I don't know, some fancy quail's eggs and whatever these fancy vloggers come up with, because they really do share some insane stuff. But no, mine is fairly simple. I'm not the best cook as well, so I feel like it is the most accurate one you're going to get. And I'm just sharing a little bit more of my life, which is great. So yeah, links in the description. What I eat in a day, along with other stuff as well. It's all like sort of health, fitness based, I guess, and like try-ons and stuff like that. But it's also just going to be like vlogging my day as well, because I'm going to try and do daily stuff or like every other day stuff to start with. I don't know how much I'm going to keep it up though. We will see, but I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, I added like a, what do you call it, like a little hat, but it's not a hat, it's like a hat scarf for Yasmin. The picture in the left was what I was going off, and the picture on the bottom was like obviously the original. Now I like doing that because you can see how far we've actually came throughout, and I'm going to try and do that in future. So a lot of the ones you see from now, you'll see having a little picture of the sim just in the left, and I think it's really helpful because I forget as well. Like I forget how much they change throughout me editing them, and I think it's really nice to see because you get to compare them and you get to see, oh yeah, she's changed this, and this, rather than just at the end when there's like a little face merge thing. You get to see it all the way through, so that's good. And it was fun. It was really fun. I had such a great time. I have loads of ideas for this week as well, and I think tonight's going to be fun because I'm hoping to build the BRATZ mansion. I found the doll's house that they all kind of have, and yeah, I thought I'd have a go at building that. And I'm also going to be doing another build later on this week, probably like the solid colour challenge, because that's been like so heavily requested. So if you have any ideas for colours that you'd want to see, then let me know. Might do brown because it's really boring and I don't think anyone's done it yet, or white and just make it super clinical. I have no idea. But yeah, this was a fun one. And that's really all I've been up to today. I went to the gym earlier. Nothing weird happened. Oh, I did see the parking man, but it wasn't as dramatic as the first time I saw him, because it was insane the last time I saw him, because there was a little bit of a conflict going on in the car park. But yeah, he just looked at me instead, and I just kind of half smiled back, but not like a full smile. No, he didn't get the full smile out of me, fortunately. And then just finishing off the speed edit, I was really happy with the hair. A lot of you commented as well, and you really liked how I kind of did it with the shine around it, and I was happy with how that turned out. But you know, she is just very heavily inspired by Yasmin. It's always going to be hard to make the BRATZ dolls in the Sims 4 very accurate because they have huge eyes and stuff like that, but I want her to be playable in your game. Like I want you to just be able to download her, and she's still going to look like Yasmin, but she's not going to look too overly animated. So you can still have her as a sim, and she just looks a little bit more animated than a normal sim, I think anyway, just with the big eyes. So yeah, she's on the gallery. You have to do the filter thing, and you have to filter it with custom content. But you can find it on Hatsy YT. That's my username because I can get Hatsy. But I have Hatsy on Twitch, so yeah. Remember, tonight, streaming, I'm excited. And second channel is Hatsy Fit. All the links in the description below for everything I've mentioned. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you on the next one.